Well, today is opening day for the Cubs and Sox. Many of us have had baseball fever for the last year or so. Fever, not to play the game or go to one necessarily, but to collect it. Baseball card collecting is hitting a fever pitch to the point where you often strike out when simply trying to buy cards at a local retail store.
Joey Gallo in action card, that's pretty cool. Casey Mize rookie card in action. That's going like a good pile, I guess.
8-year-old Alan Kolizik and his dad have been collecting baseball cards together for 2 years now. Last year, little Alan decided it was time to step up his game.
I trade baseball cards, sell them, buy. It's a really fun store to come to every week.
Every week, Alan and his dad stop by this Lisle baseball card shop to see what they can add to their collection. And they are not alone.
We're seeing like a lot of father-sons come in, a lot of kids come in. I've had moms that actually come and buy cards for themselves.
Peter Vasquez is the co-owner of World Champs Sports Cards. He gave us the inside baseball scoop on why cards are so hard to find these days.
The business is exploding. We get, as a brick and mortar store, we get limited quantities from our wholesalers. Okay, so in turn, we need more products. So they found out that they can go buy the product at Target and Walmart and sell it to us at a markup, so instant money.
He is 40 already.
42, we're gonna add a couple more.
Since the pandemic began, business has also been booming at this Schaumburg specialty shop.
It wasn't such a, a spurt of, a couple months. People got back into it and they've been staying in it. I think that COVID probably had a lot to do with bringing people back into the hobby. They get so busy with regular life, they forget about their fun stuff.
Scott Smith has been an avid baseball card collector for 40 years. In the last year, he and his 9-year-old daughter, Maddie, have taken up the hobby together. Right now, he says the market is pretty competitive.
You can't find anything out there. You walk in, the shelves are empty. Everywhere you go, they're empty.
ToyInc.com is an online global retailer based in northwest suburban Gilbert's that specializes in pop culture collectibles, including baseball cards. They know the battle for these cards is just beginning when you buy them in the store.
People are waiting in line. People are getting in line overnight just to buy 1 or 2 boxes of cards because they sell out pretty instantly now. And then, if you buy a box of cards, let's say at Target for 20 bucks, it's probably on eBay for $80 to $100.
Believe it or not, the pandemic may only be partly to blame for the huge increase in baseball card collecting, at least here in Chicago.
The expectations are certainly high.
Come on, think positive, man.
Because you had a captive audience. People were watching that and then realizing, well, this is sports and I collected cards and what do I have in my attic, and started to look through it.
FBI Special Agent Brian Brasokis specializes in sports memorabilia fraud. He says the last time the industry saw a boom like this was around 1990. Unfortunately, many of those items did not hold their value over time.
You want to buy it because you like it, because you're interested in it, because you love it. Don't buy it for the dollar signs.
When consumer interest is high, so is the chance you might get a bad deal. So to help you hold on to your hard-earned money, Brasokis offered this advice.
If I were a collector, I'd be leery about the authenticity of items that come pre-certified, because unfortunately, the unscrupulous people in this hobby are falsifying certification documents. You want to know what you're collecting, know the players within the market, who are trusted dealers, who are trusted sellers.
Even though he's only been collecting baseball cards for a few years now, little Alan had this advice to offer too.
Learn from your mistakes. Like, sometimes if you get baseball cards and they're like fake, that's fun, and you can learn from them.
He's a pro already, right? Experts say baseball cards aren't the only hot item when it comes to collecting these days. So are NBA, NFL, garbage pail, and Pokemon cards. Basketball cards are also very much in demand. A 1986 Michael Jordan rookie card, oh, by the way, increased in value 30 times in the last 18 months, or recently sold for $738,000.